experiments. One thing I neglected when I was out here was a ground test, which I'll show you a ground test real quick. Every pilot has to inspect his aircraft. So this is pitch, this is roll. Wow, I didn't see that. All right, so there's a reaction wheel in the cabin. And then y'all, we got to look at the tail, see how it goes. And I need to make sure that I don't have wheel steering. Disabled. Good. All that stuff would mess with me. And I turn the throttle down to 0 before I ever press start. That is flight protocol for every airplane on the planet. We check the throttle before we turn the start key. I actually know a pilot who's, he's doing something and he reaches in with his feet on the ground and pushes a button and the airplane goes off it goes, and he's running at full speed and has to hop in, and it could have been catastrophic. Lucky. Alright, so I pushed the button. There it is. No catastrophic failure. Alright, so the problem I have is I don't have any intake air. So I have to revert my flight to space plane hangar. Now this is an interesting conundrum. It's an easy fix too. It's actually ridiculous. I wish. Alright, so I don't have any attachment point. I have to find an attachment point. Alright, how many parts do I have? I can have 2 parts, right? So I'm going to get a... Too many. I wanted 1, so I'm going to put 1, and so I don't change everything and have to muck everything up and alter the whole design. I am going to empty all the fuel and put that empty tank, and it doesn't matter which way my air intake faces. And I could even do something crazy. Watch this. And since I took all the gas out of it, I'm not violating any engineering principles. And the only thing I should be doing is creating drag at the top that should be being compensated for with the turbo thrust. So anyway, kind of a strange place for an intake, but that's 29 parts. So let's see if that actually works. I get busy making the videos. If we haven't gone over 27 minutes, I'll be surprised. If I do, I'm not posting this video. So it survived the bounce test. We did the other test. Start. Throttle is on full by design. I'm going to assume that we stall somewhere around 50 or 60 meters per second. That's coming up pretty quick. The way the airport's set up, we should be able to take off as we approach the ground tower, which is about right here. That's the building to our right, and that's at 60 meters per second. And the reason they want us to take off now is so if we need to land or we have a problem, we can. Now, I can't take off. I'm trying. So what we're gonna do is get 75. Alright, no. Now we're gonna do a runway fly off. So what Alright, spaceplane hangar. Alright, what I'm actually going to do is remove that. I do this all the time. I make it just a little too complicated. Alright. I probably forgot to check my landing gear for my center of lift. Let's see how this one works out. I actually have failed to do a check. If this flies, it's going to be kind of lucky. I see it points down. We should have it more level. I took some wing off. That's pitch. Let's roll. Let's make this a pitch and roll combo. There we go. So we're doing 60 again. There we go. So here we have a flying aircraft. I had too much weight on it. That's all it was. Whoa! Alright, that survived the bounce. That was total air. I was trying to get the proper video camera angle. You know, God, in life terrible. So I was right about the 60 meters per second. It kind of flies like a pig. That was to be expected. Because it's a basic aircraft, so this is chase. You got to hold it all together while you first fly and look at the ball. For some reason, I'm coming to the ground. I can't control it. It's coming down. So I've got full gas, and I'm pulling back on the stick, and it's very unresponsive. Anyway, I fumbled a little bit trying to adjust the camera, but look, it's no good. But anyway, so that's a basic aircraft that flies, and what we need to do is fine tune it and make some adjustments. So what I'm going to do is end the video here before I crash, and like to say thanks for watching, and my next video is going to be about fine tuning this aircraft. Anyway, have a great day, everyone.